the one, the only Benzion. Good afternoon and welcome to Yeshiva YouTube. Iyun with Benzion. Today we're doing Benzion Gittin Daf Yud number 19. The Gemara has an interesting distinction here. The Gemara on Yud and Aleph makes a distinction between Hilchos Shabbos and Hilchos Gittin. When it comes to Hilchos Shabbos, if I have red ink, which is inferior ink, and then I put black ink, which black ink, whatever is used normally to make Sifrei Torah, Tefillin, and Mezuzos, I put that on tie. I retrace letters, two letters, right, on Shabbos. So two letters makes you chayiv on Shabbos. I wrote the black ink on top of the red ink. I'm chayiv shtayim, the Gemara says, according to Rabbi Yochanan. You're chayiv once for ksiva, because it's a better writing, and two for mechika, because you erase the bottom writing. However, when it comes to writing a get, the Gemara says, Rabbi Yochanan says, if you have red ink where the words of the get are written, and then you trace over with black ink, right? Did lishma, right? You did a lishma, right? The red ink was already there. If you wrote with red ink is okay. The Mishnah says on your terminal, red ink. If you wrote with red ink, it's fine. But here, the red ink was written already, and you wanted to now write black ink on top of it and write a get. It happened to be the letters of a get. What you wanted to write in the get. So it's okay. It's not considered a ksav. Ksav el yon is not considered a ksav. It's not considered writing. And Rish Lakish asked him, by Shabbos it is considered writing. You can't just compare random facts. There's a distinction between it. What is the distinction? The Gemara does not say the distinction. And I'll tell you succinctly what I think the distinction is. Basically that when it comes to Melechas Shabbos is really geared a bit towards the totzah, right? The result. You want to accomplish something. Melechas Machshavas, the Torah says, right? That you put thought into and you accomplish something. That's the point of Shabbos, is you do malacha, you're accomplishing something. Right? The point of Shabbos is to rest. And when you try to do malacha, is accomplishing something. Going through the motions is not really part of the Ma'aseh Shabbos. The malacha on Shabbos is because I accomplished something towards my business or whatever malachas are geared to. That's the point of the thing. So therefore, if something's red and I wrote black on top of it, black's a superior ink. So I accomplished something. And I had a red ink. Maybe I would like the red ink. So I erased the red ink on the bottom. So I accomplished two things. One, I erased the red ink. And two, I wrote on a superior ink on top of it. When it comes to Gittin, right, there's halacha of lishma, right? You have to write. The point of writing the get is to write lishma, because of law. The Gemara says law lishma. By Gittin, it's not so much the words. I mean, obviously the word, because really that we passing in Lezer Adam Masira Karsi. The real Adam is not the ones that sign the document. The ksiva also is not. It has to say the words in the get, otherwise you don't know. You have to megarish with the Torah says sefer krisos. It has to be a parchment. It has to be written, a document. But what makes the get is the handing it over. You have to give it into our hand. The writing and the signing of the document is just to write it lishma. You're supposed to write it lishma. So therefore, by Gittin, it's the ma'aseh, it's the action. It's not the totzah, it's not the result. It's the action of writing the get. And therefore, it has to be done lishma for the woman, for the sake of that woman. And the chasima, right? The chasima is not that it should be officially a document. Right? It should be, because Edi Chasima, according to our mayor's Karsi, Pascal Lezer, Edi Masira's Karsi. It's important to witness the handing over. The people who sign the shtar are just doing it lishma. It's part of the ksiva. It's a formalization of the ksiva. You're stamping that the ksiva was done. You're affirming that was done. The Edom are affirming that was done. But really, it's a ma'aseh ksiva. The cost of law, it's a ma'aseh ksiva. So here, when you have a red ink and you have a black ink on top of it, you're not accomplishing anything, because yes, the black ink maybe is different color than the red ink. Maybe it's superior to the red ink, but it's not a ma'aseh ksiva because the letters were already there. The letters were there in ink, which is miskayim. The Mishnah says it will last for a long time. And you wrote on it with a different ink that's also miskayim. So you haven't done anything. The letters were there already. I wrote again. I didn't do a ma'aseh ksiva. Yes, in terms of totzah, result, maybe it's superior, maybe it's a different color. For Melechas Shabbos, I did something. For Hilchos Gittin, it's in the ma'aseh. Clearly, the ksiva and the chasima, according to Rebbe Lazar, it's just a formality. It's just a ma'aseh. And the reason you write it is to do it lishma, to make sure that it was done for that isha. So therefore, the action, I didn't accomplish anything with my action, right? Is there a different result? Yeah, there's a different result. It's black ink instead of red ink. No more red ink. Now there's black ink, which maybe is superior. But there's no Maisek Siva in terms of the letters. Letters were there already. I'm just retracing the letters, so there's no Maisek Siva, and that's why by Gittin, it's not considered a right Maisek Siva, and therefore it's invalid. Hope you enjoyed today's share. See you in the next one.